Hello YouTube fam, thank you once again for the visit. Today, as you know, we're gonna go over Bison, our favorite dictator, not mine, but some of you guys' favorite dictator. He first debuted in Street Fighter 2 and we loved him. Bison is the mastermind behind Shadow Lu and the reason that Chun-Li's father is dead and Charlie. But is he really dead? You have to play the game to find out. Do the action figure now. So starting off with his hat, we can see his skull logo there, which is nicely detailed. You can see the little eye socket engraved, and we can see the seam from the hat that goes up and goes all the way to the back of his hat. His hat is squishy, and so is the rim of his hat. That also comes off, exposing whatever that is. This is what it looks like up there, and whenever he's feeling cool, he wears his hat backwards. Down to his hair, we can see that it is sculpted and has some whitewash over the gray. Here he has the crimson butt chin. Lip area is painted well, though it looks a little bit crooked. His eyes are completely white with a black outline. What the heck is that? On his military uniform, we can see in the center that he has a black line that goes down. It is sculpted, some black wash around this area, on this side, down here, around his abdomen, and on the other side. And he also has some on the back, which you can see some creases as well. It's nicely sculpted. This is where the figure starts to pop, where we can see on his silver shoulder pads where it is sculpted. You can see the scratches, the dents, silver wash over that, and gives Bison character. On his arms, we don't see much details, but it is muscular, and you can see some of the creases from the muscles, and you can see some black wash that makes the muscle stand out. And there's his elbow with some lines to detail it out. His wristbands also helps the figure contrast from all the red that we see, similar to his shoulder pad, showing off the scratches from the previous battles that he's been in. Fist is nicely done, however, this does happen a lot with these early releases. But as you can see the detail of his nail, you can see some veins on this side and on the other side as well. Looking at the belt buckle on his belt, we can see the lightning, however, it is painted kind of funkily. And no shading or detail on the rest of the belt. The flap on his coat is wiggly and very soft. You can see some details here, some black wash, and there's more folds on the flap of the back of his coat. For his pants, we can see some wrinkles that have a little bit of black wash on them, making the wrinkles stand out a little bit more. This is what the engineering used to look like for the leg department. This piece is just floating and it is soft. Similar to his wristbands and shoulder pads, we can see that the shin guard and his knees are painted nicely, with the silver over the metallic color, making the shin guard stand out. There's nothing on the back of the boot, no straps, just plain glossy black. On his foot, he still has a little bit of the shin guard on it, which is nicely painted. There's no details on the boot, it's black, and the bottom of his boot does have a nice cool looking sculpt to it. On him, he is known for having his arms popping off because of the way that they engineer his shoulder socket, and there was a whole issue, and they put out a statement about it as well. His arm can do a 360, but because of the shoulder pads, it gets stuck. He can spread his legs, but because of the coat flaps, he can't. However, he does come with a second piece that I'll show you guys later. Taking a look at his grinning face, you can see that he uses Colgate. Eyebrows wrinkles are there, and you can see the expression from where the eyebrows supposed to be. You can see the cheek muscle, nicely sculpted. You can see the butt chin there, strong jaw. Lip area on this portrait is painted nice. They did great with both portraits, but this is my favorite. See, the mouth area is painted nicely. You can see the tongue and the teeth are sculpted nice. Lip area nicely painted. Has eyebrow lines. Cheek muscles are there. Overall, fantastic expression, and definitely has Bison all over it. Here's the bottom of the military coat flap that's open. As you can see, it does have the lightning, which is painted better, not funkily painted. And compared to the other one, here's the difference. This one also had the sculpted work with the black wash over it, giving it that crease look and the folds, helping them pop out. Looking at one of the accessories that made this figure even better was the folding arms. The idea behind it was pretty good, but the execution, there was something wrong with the shoulder sockets, as you guys seen earlier, which made it a bit difficult to work with these. But when they were on and attached, the figure looked great. And they did a great job executing the details on the folded arms too. I think they should bring it back. And here are the flames that he holds. You can put them on his hands. They're painted nicely. You can see the dark purple in the bottom all the way to the light pink at the top. It has the finger indentations where you can place his hands to properly hold them so that they won't fall off. He also comes with this effect, which does not have a name. It's just sometimes when he punches, you see this purple hue around his fist. This is what it is. You can put his hands in there, and it's painted nicely from the purple to the pink as well. Finally, he is one of the early releases that came with the Street Fighter V stand, which I liked, but they stopped producing. So there you have it. That's my review on Bison. I think the figure is aesthetically pleasing. However, he is lacking a lot, but he was one of the early releases. He came with a lot of QC issues, which was brought to Storm's attention. And of course, with time, they progressively got better, which have way better QC. Now, Bison has some sloppy paint job on them. It may not be all of them, but at least this one did. I did get this one secondhand, so some of you guys may see that I was kind of struggling when I was showing the articulation because limbs were just popping off, which may have played a role in how wobbly the figure is. Nonetheless, the figure did look like it came straight out of the game, and he had great portraits. Pero I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you have him, let me know your experience with him. Remember to subscribe if you like this video. Make sure to comment, like, and remember to also follow me on social media. I will have the link in the description below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed these pictures. Thank you so much once again for stopping by. Y'all be blessed.
Thank you. Thank you very much.